welcome once again to another video. This time I'm covering a map you maybe have never seen. I'm pretty sure about it because it's a map that has been recently made by Lost and Found, also known as Jakeman in the Discord of Advanced Wars via Web. And I have played in this map once against him and 3 times against Kantbei. This is the third match. I have lost 2 first match where I got greedy and I tried a silly strategy, which was basically on my 1 base side. I have 1 base here, 2 base here, trying to go hard into this area, and even though I have the battleship, there is no way. The 3 times we have played in this matchup. In this map, Sonia is tier 0, basically because you get vision from the base, so you basically get a shoot at the infantry, and now you first make that infantry cap this much more slower. I don't know how much damage it will deal as Sonia, it depends on bad luck and luck, but still it will make you lose like 2 units. It will make this, you will delay so much the capture game of the strong side, and you can get a lot of advantage on that. In top of that, you will gain vision of this battleship with your powers, which can be really useful. And we didn't try her. Maybe the fact that she's actually weak makes up to fight some tier 1 COs, because think about that, the battleships have not infinite amount of ammo, they have only 9 shoots, but shooting at a base every turn is too good of an early advantage to not taking in account. Also, one CO that is really good for the limit amount of ammo is yes. In optimal conditions, you can shoot every turn if you do it well from day 5, because you will a recon here day 3, day 4, day 5 you get vision, and if your opponent plays accordingly, he will not have any units outside here. He will probably have 1 here, which is just outside, and your recon doesn't want to attack it because your recon wants to get here and get vision of this area. You have to be careful with your recon. You don't want it to die too fast. More importantly against Max, who can one-shot the recon on planes if he has the comm tower. Yes, it's really good use for that. On this map, the battleship. Max is not as good because of the battleship. The battleship with minus range, as you can see, doesn't cover the cities, which with normal range it does. Also, probably grid is kinda stronger than usual on this map. I couldn't say tier 0 because he still needs the vision, but we didn't try it, so take this as a first map test of the map. So anyways, let's use a straight jump to the match. Okay, so we have to be really careful with infantry movement here. If you place it around these areas, you have to be careful because the battleships has 2 vision range, and it's not something that is very relevant on Global League, so you don't remember, so you gotta be very careful with it. Anyways, day 3 recon. Kantbei this game didn't try the day 3 recon, which is pretty strong. I think is the standard, the meta for this current map state, but we told to Lost and Found to nerf that. Maybe put a a couple of planes around this area, maybe a forest, anything that makes that recon slower, or I don't know. I have no idea about map making, but he should have done something about it. And yeah, I think he goes for a tank day 4. Yes, here. And here, as you can see, I didn't cap this, but I skipped and went for one of these because I was afraid of a recon, and if a recon day 3 comes, I still will be able to cap this because the recon won't have on day 4 to cap of my cap, so I will be able to end that cap, and if I don't rush it, then I won't be able to do it because the recon and the battleship will attack my infantry. Also, a very useful thing to have in mind is that your airport on this area is the safest ways to combat the recon. The problem with the helicopter compared to a tank is that helicopter deals 55 base damage against recons, and tanks deal, I don't know how much, but a lot of damage against recon. I think it's a very likely role to kill recons with just one com tower and no further firepower boost on roads with a tank. So yeah, as you can see here, Kantbei did what I mentioned before with the infantry, so I have to choose to move here and attack, and then the tank will have free range to kill it because I will get counter damage and whatever. So this tank was with the intention of attacking my recon that will get rid of this infantry, because this recon doesn't want to attack from here, which still will be attack. So this infantry is completely safe, even if I attack from here with this tank. But my recon wants to attack from here, or from here, which doesn't matter, still is in range of the tank. Because if I attack from here, I will get vision of the base. And yes, I will be able to attack from here, boom, and attack the tank, but still, my recon will stay at very low HP, and yeah, you don't want to do that. And I was worried about a tank on this area, so I think I went with my recon somewhere else. You can see the tank is covering the capture, waiting for my recon, but I don't want to do that. I was thinking, okay, I can put it here, this tank from here won't be able to reach, and this tank from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it will be able to attack if there is a tank from here, but still, if there is a tank here, I will shoot it with the battleship and then won't be able to shoot my recon, and then I will shoot it again and the tank will die and my recon will still be alive. So I thought this was a really good position to be in. And yeah, here I built my first tank, which I was planning to go around this area and get control of the mid, but here I was still worried about that recon. I was so paranoid. I was, maybe he didn't get a shoot yet, so I was really worried. So I didn't want to buy anything here, because if the recon goes here and gets vision of the base and shoot at my tank, that's 1,400 of income gone to 2k practically, and also a tank that will stay low on HP, not being able to fight properly. Anyways, let's see what he does with the tank. Okay, goes into here, maybe a little too late to interrupt the com tower cap. Luckily I was there on time. I cap the com tower, I get vision, so since I saw the infantry here, I was okay, I will just get vision. If he is not, if you can see, I didn't know he was capping this, and I was thinking, he maybe didn't get this yet, as I didn't. So if he didn't, I will shoot at the 6 HP and I will get vision at this, going to capture this, but he was already capturing. But I get a kill, which is fine, and I keep getting vision of the base is really important. And yes, a copter will check my recon, but a copter won't one-shot my recon, which is the important thing. And here comes the recon from Kantbei. Turn 8 instead of turn 5, so 3 turns late compared to mine. The good thing about this is that here he base skipped and will only an infantry here because he's forced to wheel an infantry here, because if not I will just go with my recon inside of here. So, or maybe he can put the infantry here, but you prefer to wheel infantry. So now he minimize the he will only get shoot at this infantry, but I mean I like it because now I will shoot at the infantry and destroy it with the recon, so it's one less unit. And also I know that he only wastes 1k of funds here, so I know that probably a tank is coming from here and a copter is coming from here, so I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I put the recon here and kill it, my recon is completely safe and will get vision of a copter coming, because the copter cannot hide on forest. I keep building tanks on my side and I build a recon to get vision, because I was, okay, he's not attacking here, maybe he's coming with a tank or something. So yeah, I was like, okay, if you don't want to come to this area, I will start getting greedy. And my tank is covering this gap and it's out of range of the battleship, so if you want to interrupt it, be welcome. Yeah, I killed the infantry on the base, and here he comes with the battlecopter, and I was like, okay, that's a problem. He starts capping this. He comes with a recon, gets vision of one of my bases and shoots my recon, which is completely fine because this recon is for vision. So I don't care about getting shoot at the recon. I rather prefer it because I get power charge. And the recon will still do its job. Yeah, it won't be able to do much. A 2 HP recon cannot wall reliably infantry, but it's fine, it will stay on a forest and give me a lot of vision. Okay, so now I think I attack this, yeah, boom boom, I stay in the forest, so now he has to get vision with this infantry or with another copter from here and then attack, so I won't die on this turn. Well, maybe I will die if he has another copter, he will get vision, boom boom, but that was not the case. And finally I will an anti-air, I interrupt this cap, which I don't want to happen because I know I can keep it locked with this battleship, so it was really important to keep it not capped, and I can cover this tank with this anti-air and another tank. There was no copters coming and I knew it, but still it will be able to get rid of a weakened tank. Maybe I should have stayed with the tank near my other tank, but I wanted to kill that recon. Okay, I get vision on the mountain, I see nothing, so I was able to wheel a copter because I didn't want to see, for example, an anti-air around here and boom, you know? So I have to be careful with that. Interrupts the cap. which is completely fine to me because I think now that recon will die with the help of my infantry. He builds more tank on the 1B side, shoots my recon, gets another copter, which I think I know. Yeah, I think I know. I don't know. I don't know because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but that's okay. He keeps capping here. He didn't attack my tank because, as you can see, the only way for that tank to attack is from the city, and I guess he was thinking to attack it if I keep staying, but right now I will have reinforcements next turn. I get the vision of this tank and I was like, okay, free meat. It was warranted because of my 20% firepower, and I was forced to interrupt this cap with the anti-air. Not what you like to see, but I had to do it to keep it from being captured. And I was not really worried because I knew there was no tanks coming from this area, and if there is a copter coming, that's completely fine, and I kill it that tank. So the only possible way for tanks from coming is from this area, and I have these tanks here in the middle. Anyways, so after killing that tank, I didn't kill that recon, which would have died, but I think it was more valuable to get a kill on the tank because now I have control from the middle. I shoot at this with my battleship, and I shoot at the infantry on the base, and I didn't move my recon because it couldn't went any farther, which was useful. Maybe I could have moved it here to get vision of the airport, but I was pretty sure he built a copter because there was only 2 infantry. So he builds a tank, a copter here. He's not gonna build anything else. And he kills my copter. So the copter loses more time, which is really good for me. And yeah, he doesn't want to advance because of my anti-air and my power coming. Very careful with copters. And after all, he has nothing around this area. Which is fine because with your copters, even though if they die with one shot super easy against anti-air, if you have 3-4 copters and you charge with all them, then only one will die, and because you will face at the worst maybe one copter, you know. So it's really good because that way you can keep your copters alive after charging. Here he shoots the tank that it's more alive because in this way he will make me have 2 injured tanks instead of use a healthy tank, which would be able to retaliate. Now I cannot retaliate here. I keep blocking these bases. I retreat with my tanks and I attack the recon. This was a roll with the 4 HP. I was hoping to cap with this, but I was forced. Maybe it was not a roll because the hidden HP was too high, but I didn't know it. So better try and then. And here I charged with my copter, and I was kinda hoping it to die, but I think a copter for half a tank is not a too bad trade. It's a good trade in my strong side against weak side. And he's start going hard on the strong side, but he has no way to charge into this because he has no anti-air, and now he will this. he starts capping this, and I think I don't see it. No. I have no vision of that capture, but I think I will, because I know he wants it. I get vision with the mountain, really useful. I will not be able to interrupt this. I interrupt the cap. I attack infantry on infantry. Yes, infantry. I mean, normal firepower against 10%. What I did here? Okay, let me remember. Ah no, I didn't move my copter yet. Okay. Yeah, I keep gathering my forces around the middle. Now this battleship is completely useless. I mean, he can get vision of my tank if he sacks a unit, but it's not worth it. But eventually it will come to a play. With Max it's a little harder because you have 1 minus range, but with another CEO you can try to front switch in this area and help with the battleship. So anyways, let's see. He gets vision with the 4 HP infantry. I will last turn another anti-air because I thought that 1 was not enough. The map is really big, and he goes for max force. Yeah, he will have things to shoot at. Look. Boom. 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 He gets quite a couple of those shots. Really nice. But now it comes my turbocharge. Here, very important, before I was missing like a little bit to charge, and this engagement didn't need the power. So first get the engagement, get the full power charge, and then you pop the power, because during powers you don't gain charge. It's really important to do if you are gonna do a power. If you are gonna do your super power, well, you first need the full charge, so you will have to do it anyways. I get a kill, I get a shoot, really nice. I bring my anti-air here to cover all my tanks. Oh, okay, this is not mine, but these two. I was not confident to charge into this tank because basically I knew there was 2 tanks and 1 copter and who knows what else. And I keep slowly pushing into this area. And right here you see this is a little bucket. It's because this infantry below the artillery got trapped here, because I was thinking like he probably has something on the comm tower sitting, but if he has not, I will get the cap. Or, well, he will probably interrupt with something if he has, but if he has nothing, I will get, and if he has, I will get, okay, I will get shoot back at the infantry, I will kill it and then start capping, so it's completely fine to me. Day 13. Now I think I have a slightly advantage, because even though I'm GX and he's max, I can use indirects, and my infantry is weaker, yes, but I have 2 powers coming, so for 2 turns I will be stronger on day to day, and I will have no cripple indirects. So yeah, as you can see, here's the infantry that got trapped. Anti-air finally kills my copter, and here starts capping, and I was not planning to use this anti-air. I was planning to use this anti-air, which is not in range, but it will be if I use my power against, because if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so yeah. I will move my anti-air into the lines while also doing something. So, very important to do 2 things at a time. My anti-air dies, which is fine, anti-air for copter. And here my tank survives. which is really nice because I will be able to retreat with it and repair it. But first I will get a shoot at a copter. Copter for anti-air, really nice trait. I kill the anti-air and then I do a turbocharge, which I had to do because I had to interrupt this. And I'm not risking my anti-air because it's not likely that a tank is around here. You want to bring your tanks on this area. I think so. I kill the tank and I put my tank here instead of attacking because my battleship didn't shoot yet and I wanted to get vision, and on a forest it's pretty safe. It will need 2 actions to get kill, but sadly I get no vision of units inside the battleship area, which Kantbei is doing a pretty nice job to avoid it. So right now here I'm super strong on my strong side. I was I knew I was about to get destroyed around this area, but I was fine. I was thinking, okay, I will build an artillery, maybe park it here or here and try to slow a couple of turns the HQ rush or whatever, and yeah, just rush his weak side. He uses the power. Let's see what he can do. Starts capping. Kills my 3 HP tank, kills my other tank, kills my infantry. And this was really annoying, because now this anti-air can't do anything, because it has 2 vision and I have no vision of this. And I was like, damn. But here is my recon. And here is a perfect objective for my recon while getting vision. So I was like, okay, first of all I will cap this com tower, I will cap this property. I want to make sure there is nothing on the forest. This infantry has not a real job at the moment, so it's fine. Interrupt, get vision of the copter, kill the copter for anti-air, always a nice trait to have, and my battleship gets vision of the city and keeps denying it. I don't think I will be able to deny it one more turn, but still, I denied that city, which is the difference between our income, for quite a long time, and now I will be able to cap at least this and this, so it's really nice. I kill the infantry capping and I keep pushing on this area. Probably next turn I will be able to rush his base and base lock him, but let's see what he does. Yeah, it was hopeless because the meta on this map is a day 3 recon, and he this time he tried to do something else. I repeat, he beat me 2 times of 3. I was thinking of showing those replays on the video also, but one of them was like a day 9 game where I was like doing silly mistakes. I put my infantry here in the vision of the battleship because I forgot it has 2 vision instead of 1, and the other one I was being super greedy here, trying to push in my weak side, and yeah, I don't think they were too worth of being reviewed, apart from me doing stupid mistakes that are not. Yeah, I lost. It's not like I don't want to show it because I lost. I don't want to show it because I don't think it was nothing to talk about that too much. And yeah, I will review more matches coming. There is the Discord Cup 10 round 2 is somewhat maybe finishing. I don't know. I hope it will be soon finished. Anyways, this is all for today. Thank you for watching and see you on next video. Bye.